Hey everybody, this is Tiffany. We have a special episode of the RXP podcast right now. We are unboxing some Riftbound cards today. I'm here with Alex.
Heyo.
These are his cards, but he's letting me rip. Sometimes cracking packs is just the best feeling in the world. So we got a Riftbound is a new League of Legends trading card game. This is the very first set called Origins.
And if you are a regular listener of the podcast, you know we are fans of League of Legends. We watched the Arcane show. We've been playing the game for over a decade now. So I'm very excited, as also a card game enthusiast, to be playing this trading card game.
And if you stick around to the end of the video, we have a very cool surprise at the end. So get ready. We got this set up.
So rundown, there are 24 packs in this booster box. There are 14 cards per pack. Typically, the last 3 cards of every pack have the foils, so those are where the big hits are going to be, the last few cards. So we're going to go through the beginning cards a little bit quickly, but don't you worry. Hopefully we get some big hits here.
Yeah, we don't need the commons, you know what I mean? There's so many of them, that's why they're called commons. Okay, so pack art right now. Ari, one of my favorite champions, probably the one I was obsessed with at the very beginning.
It is interesting that there's only Ari on the packs, when if you can look at the box, it has Ari, Yasuo, and Jinx. So it's a very interesting choice they made there.
You know, I'm sorry, everyone. We're going to probably see myself struggle through a lot of this, but we'll see. They do have a nice little tear. Okay, this was a sweet opening. So here we go. Toss that aside.
These are the commons. Pause the video if you want a closer look at the cards.
Great comment. Okay, battlefields. That's a highlight of this card game.
Yeah, it's interesting. So this isn't your typical card game where you're attacking opponents. The point of the game is to take control of these battlefields. So obviously, as you can see, the battlefields have different effects on them. So when you're building your deck, you want to pick a battlefield that suits your deck's playstyle.
Okay.
All right, we're getting to the foils.
Nice. Albus Ferris. We still don't know who this guy is. Oh, a Darius card.
Yeah, Darius champion. Nice.
Token.
And the last 2 cards will be a token and a rule set card, so they won't be that exciting. But the champion cards, the rares, are going to be foil. The big hits we want to see are alt arts of some of the champions, or what they call showcase arts, which are special full frame art cards that are also very rare to get up. So hopefully those are the ones we want to see in these packs. Hollow Tomb, Battlefield.
Blitzcrank. I love playing Blitzcrank. Nice support card there. Ooh!
Alternate art Battle Cat Jinx. Very nice.
Very nice. And we know Jinx, right, from Arcane. Big fans over here. Okay, so I'll try to leave some of the cool cards here. Once we start like getting even better cards, we're gonna start rotating them out. You know what I mean? There's only so much space. Okay, Bryn here, Thundersong. Ooh, Volibear. On the playmat that I'm currently covering up. So that's...
Yeah, you can see him in the background. He's giving us his energy. What's also interesting about this game is that you could see how this Volibear is a full art. What makes him significant is also this is the legend version of Volibear. So that means you can choose him as your legend character, which you'll have as sort of, for you MTG fans, a commander per se of your deck, where you always have his ability available to you as you play the game. Also, what's interesting, if you for keen-eyed watchers, a lot of the art is actually art from the games. So as you saw, that Catalyst of Aeons in the corner is actually the Catalyst of Aeons from
Ooh.
the game itself. This is a big hit, Dazzling Aurora. There is a deck that's built around this, so that's great to see. And yeah, it's just also, if you're a fan of Legends of Runeterra, their digital card game, some of the art is from there as well. So you might be like, oh, I've had that, I've seen that card before. You That deja vu is strong in this game.
I'm over here looking for like sweet, sweet champion art. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I guess in this game it's called Legends or Showcases. Cool. Jinx. We got Jinx. Kraken Hunter. I don't know this person. They also have runes in this game. There's 6 colors. 6 colored runes, you guys. Okay, we got some Jinx representation here so far. Not bad. I really want to see some Leona and Ari. And some other people. Oh, Teemo, of course. We gotta get some Poros. Everyone, Poros are plentiful in these cards that I've seen so far. I'm a big fan of Poros. They are very cute. Great mascot for the game. Oh, Dr. Mundo. I don't think I've seen this card. Ooh.
That's a good hit. Seal of Discord. So these are gear items which persist on the field after you play them, and they're a way of adding power, so giving you power resource in order to play your other cards. The top left corner are some of the cards you might see below the number, a little colored emblem. That's a separate resource you have to pay in order to play the card. And so the seal, there's one of every color, and they help you pay for that cost.
Ooh, Commander Ledros. I mean, this is just a cool looking card. I don't really know him, but oh, Tide Turner. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess, but you know what? It's authentic. I feel like I'm getting better with opening these packs. Okay, Battlefield, Dangerous Duo, Gust. Okay, ooh, a Fiora, nice.
Good to see.
Rasa the Sunderer, interesting. Very Thresh-like, almost like, reminds me of Thresh or Hecarim here. We get token cards at the end of most packs. Or an energy. Basically, you get a token card or an energy card. Not bad so far. What are the rates of stuff, Alex?
You should be getting at least 2 rares or better in the last couple slots in every pack. Altar arts, which don't include the Jinx that we opened already, but there should also be 2 per box. So we're still waiting on our first big hit of those. What's interesting about some of the bigger alt art hits too is that the foiling on them, they have textured foiling, so they have a little bit of extra care taken to the printing. So you'll definitely know it when you see it. It'll definitely look different than what we've already seen so far.
Nice car, Solari Shrine, Raging Firebrand. Okay. Ooh!
And so this is one of the hits that we're talking about. So this is a full art variant, alternate art of the energies in this game called runes. And so these are some of the big hits, these alt art runes that you can get. There's one of every color. There's 6 colors in the game, similar to the seals. And so it's good to see getting those. Those are usually an average of 1 per box.
Sweet. You know, guys, I don't know if I like the blue in the card game, but blue is one of my favorite colors, so that's pretty hard to see. Also, you know, opening these cards up, you kind of get the vibe that we might get on average 1 of each color. That's kind of cool before you get kind of the battlefield. Okay, we're getting to like the shinies. Ooh, the harrowing. Okay.
There we go. That's the seal for red, the seal of rage. So
nice.
A place for those fury cards that you need to pay the cost for.
I wonder how many comments we're going to get about the chaos that is the way that I'm placing these cards now.
Yeah, there could be some more organization, but we're just going with the feel right now. We're just trying to get these packs open, seeing what we hit.
Yeah, all vibes, you know what I mean?
I've already seen a couple of things I've really enjoyed hitting. The Raging Firebrand and that Fiora were nice hits for me personally.
Yeah, Alex is gonna try teaching me the game later this week, so I'm kind of excited. Right now, I'm just like, ooh, art. That looks cool, but I don't. Ooh.
Yeah, the Yasuo legend. So, like I said, these legends you keep on the field. You start with them. They usually have a passive ability you can use. In this case, Yasuo's ability, you must exert him, so you can only use it once per turn. But like I said, it's something that you kind of want to build your deck around, these legend abilities. And also, as you can see via the legend cards, they have 2 color symbols in their top left corner instead of a cost. Those indicate the 2 colors of the cards you can put in your deck. So it kind of gives your opponent a sense of how your deck plays as well when they see them start on the battlefield at the beginning of a match.
I don't know if the audience is prepared for, like, my screams if we get something really sweet. Oh, Tryndamere. Okay. Fun fact, this champion, Tryndamere, is canonically married to one of my other favorite champions, Ashe, which Alex has told me Ashe is not in this.
No, she is not.
And that is very disappointing. But it's okay. We got R, we got Teemo, we got Blitzcrank, we got some of my faves, so it's not too bad. I personally haven't been really playing League much in the last, I would say, 5 years or so. But, Arcane really, got me hankering back into the lore. After, those 2 seasons came out, I had a few stints of playing. Ooh, Malzahar. Okay. Karthus.
Yeah, and
ooh,
keen-eyed viewers might be also seeing the splash art for Karthus, Malzahar, and now this Kaisa. This is legit just straight the card art from the game, right? Like, these are the splash arts for these champions from League of Legends. And so it really goes to show how they've kind of repurposed some of the art. Not to say I call it lazy or anything, but it does make it more identifiable, having seen this art for years on end now. Like, the moment you see that purple hood, Malzahar is coming towards you.
Oh my god, so cute. These Poros are just... I'm a huge fan.
Waiting for the Poro Champion League, don't you just want to play as a Poro?
Yeah, I do. Ooh, a Ravenborn tome. Okay, wait. Do we have every single color? Or, is there a card for every single color of tomes?
No.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh, Soul Gorger. Interesting. And token. Chaos, right? Chaos runs supreme. I think I'm getting better at opening these cards.
Practice makes perfect. Up until you drop it,
Yeah, everything. Oh my god.
Not the rune, though. Keep the rune to the side.
Yeah, the rune gets its own... The mind rune. Okay. Oh, where to find your center? The arena's greatest. Okay. Discipline. Okay, we're getting into Stand United. Okay. So, everyone... Wait. Everyone, how can I oh god, how could I forget that Sona's in here? Sona's actually one of my favorite champions. Well, okay, that and Ari, it's hard to pick, but Sona, I play so much Sona. I'm a support girl. Ooh. That's really
abs.
Sweet.
There's some tasty abs.
Yeah, for real. Oh my gosh. Let's put that back there. Sona, how can I wax philosophical about Sona? She doesn't speak. She is a musician. She is beauty and she's grace. She heals. She speeds you up. She protects. Guys. Oh, Caitlyn. We all know Caitlyn from Arcane. Oh, another Poro.
Yeah, some might say that those are the attributes you might find in a perfect partner.
Oh my god. Sona is... Oh god, I just love her so much. Honestly, Alex, I want a Sona deck.
Well, there's no Sona Legend, but you can include Sona in your deck.
Well, I mean, when she comes... Ooh!
There we go. Speaking of Legend cards, this is the Leona Legend. Leona, one of my personal favorites. I'm actually looking to make a Leona deck to maybe play in some local community events to start off with, so I'm very excited to see that. Hopefully we see some more Leona cards, because really, right, the Legend's only one part of the puzzle. You need the rest of the cards to build out that deck.
Leona was actually... I mentioned this in another recording. I don't know if I'm going to post that one, but Leona was the champion that was released when I got into League of Legends. When I first got into League of Legends, Leona was the newest champion. And so I was introduced to the game. Leona was very cool. I started playing her as well. I like playing her as, tanky girl. Super into her gameplay too if we needed it. And also, guys, let's be real. In the last, I said I haven't played in like 5 years or so. In the last decade, I feel like shifted more towards ARAM. ARAM was more my speed. Ooh!
Legend for Victor. Nice. Another kind of keystone. Obviously, Arcane fans will be aware of him.
Ooh!
And there we go. Our second rune. That's actually big. Above average, getting 2 runes. 2 of these full art runes in a box.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy to see. So that's a good hit. Good hit. The Order rune. And so we go by colors. Like in this game, it's kind of similar to Magic in that there's colors. There's also identities associated with the colors. So the Order rune, right, there's a sense of, the cards in the Order coloring are about community, order, as the name suggests, as well as, I guess, kind of, not saying flood strategies, but the idea that, right, maybe you're creating tokens. They wanted to, it seems like, design some of the colors around the gameplay. So there's, you can probably kind of get a sense of maybe blue plays kind of like blue in Magic, more control focused, very spell focused, those sorts of things.
I struggled really hard with that bag.
Yeah, I had a vamp.
Yeah, you vamp for, thank God. I was like, oh no, this is so embarrassing. Oh, okay, Symbol Solari, little Leona card there. Ooh.
Thousand Tail Watcher, that's a good hit, very powerful effect.
Machine Evangel. Interesting. Okay. Let's get that back there. I think I'm pretty excited about this. The fact that the rune, we got 2 of those runes. That's cool. Again, guys, remember, once I'm done with this box, I have a cool thing to show everyone, okay? So stick to the end of the video. Okay, so we got this. We got this. Huh. Okay. Vanguard Captain. Oh, Miss Fortune! Of course, Miss Fortune on the box here. Miss Fortune's pretty sweet. I really like her as AD carry. Okay, this is cute. Full art, we got...
Very powerful effect. If you read that, choose an enemy unit at a battlefield, take control of it, and send it back to your base. So literally, you can take control of one of your opponent's creatures for the rest of the match, right, until it gets sent to the discard, or trash, as they call in this game. So very powerful, obviously high cost. It's 8 energy, plus 3 chaos runes, so high investment, but very powerful effect, as you might know from most card games, where being able to take control of a unit that your opponent controls is very strong.
I want more, like, full art goodness here, you know what I mean? Oh, Daring Poro. Okay, I guess next best thing, right? Poros. Poro Supremacy, okay? Okay. Mage Seeker Warden. Ooh, Falling Star. Deal 3 to a unit. That's pretty sweet. Twice.
And you can choose different units for that 3 damage. So there is a little bit of flexibility in the spells too, right? Like they're not trying to pigeonhole. It does seem like the design space with this first set organs is pretty open, so maybe it bodes well kind of moving into the future. We will be getting the next set in early 2026. So we're at least on track for a couple of sets here for this TCG.
I'm going to get a little speedy here. Oh, Poro. Okay, Poro Herder. Let's just...
What's better than 1 Poro?
More than 1 Poro. Yeah.
5.
Kiana! Okay, cool. Whoa, Progress Day. We know about Progress Day.
Fans of Arcane, if you know, you know.
Ooh, wow. Look at that. Unchecked power.
Yeah, signature spell. So, on that note as well, every champion has an associated signature spell related to them. So not necessarily that one, but, we have Victor, we have Jinx. Jinx has her classic Super Mega Death Rocket. Victor has his siphoned power. Leona has her Zenith Blade. So there's these champion or these legend cards usually come with an associated signature spell, and so they kind of come in pairs. So if you run a legend, you probably want their signature spell as well.
King's Ooh, Kog'Maw. Okay. Okay, you guys. How many packs do we got? We got 2. Okay. Let's get
We're
this.
still looking for the major hits. We've
Yeah.
got a couple of nice ones, but nothing like bombastic.
Nothing for you guys to lower your volume on as I screech through this video. Okay, come on. Let's get something. Guys, I mean,
Not a major hit.
not a major hit, but of course we need my girl Ari on this video. Oh, beautiful. I love her. Sona, her next to Sona. She's there. Right, you see a peek. Mistfall, okay.
Nice hit. This is what we're looking for. So if you pan that card a little bit, you can see kind of the texturing on the foil there. That's what is kind of a little bit special about these alt arts. This is great, and obviously this is one I wanted to see. Like I said, I want to make a Leona deck for some upcoming local community events, and more Leona is always a great thing.
Wow. Last one. Everyone, last one.
Last pack magic.
Last pack. Okay. Oh, I got a little Annie showcase there. Fiora. Little bone dog. Okay, come on, you guys. Let's get some. What are the odds, though, right? Like, this last pack being, like, the sweetest of sweetness. Oh! Okay, wait a minute. Y'all, I'm a Heimerdinger fan. Very cute. In Arcane. I enjoy him. I like playing him, too. Oh, Harness Dragon. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, not too bad. Okay, like I said, I promised everyone some sweet bonus material at the end of this opening.
So, before we get to it, this is not the first box of Riftbound we have opened. We have opened other boxes of Riftbound, but we wanted to showcase at least one box for you, the fans, if you're interested, to also let you see kind of the variety of the art in the game. But something we didn't hit was a showcase art. So, in this game, kind of the top chase cards, right? You see the Leona there in the corner, you see those runes. They're nice, but there is a level of art that's much more rare to pull in these boxes called showcases, and these are for the legend champions. As Tiffany has pointed out, as she's pulled, right, that Ari's peeking out right there, there's a signature version of that Ari. So if you want to set that to the side to kind of show the regular version, that we have this showcase version, and on top of a showcase version, there's a version called a signature where the artist has signed the card in gold or in white in some form onto the card. And I want to say we actually pulled that signature showcase in another box. So here we go. As you can see, we have the normal version of Ari as well as the signature showcase art variant. And my God, like, look at them.
You know, what's funny, okay, first of all, when this was pulled, we were yelling. And then Alex saw the signature on the card and then just like leapt from his chair and was like, we got it. And when I look at this card, I thought that it said Ari. The signature to me, I thought these cards were signed by like the character, like the idea of the character signing their own card or something. But no, this is the artist signature, and the artist is Irie Pan. So her signature, Irie, is like literally one letter away from Ari. So that's my mistake. But yeah, that is her signature on this card. What a pull. What a pull. We only regret that we didn't get it on camera.
Right, yeah. Honestly, it was an amazing moment. And even just seeing the art, right, you can tell the difference. You know, it's still Ari, it's still her energy, but really having the showcase art on top of that, having that gold signature on it, it just bumps it up. And at least at the time of releasing this video, you know, this card is the chase card in this set. Like, this is the most valued card of them all. You know, I won't talk about the price because obviously things are always fluctuating, and who knows, by the time we get this posted, maybe it's gone down or up from there. But this is the card that people value the most at the current moment. And it is just a, you know, pure luck, pure honor to be able to pull it, let alone ever see it in person. You know, I've of all the videos I've seen up to this point, I have not seen someone else open it. And obviously, you guys didn't see me or Tiffany open this on this video, but we wanted to at least include it at the end to show it is out there. Maybe if you go out there and buy a box of Riftbound on your own, or even a single pack, you too could get that already.
Yeah, you never know. Okay, leave it in the comments below if you would like to see more of our Riftbound pack openings or any other pack openings. I had a great time, and we'll see you later. Bye!